Hello, welcome to Azure Light Tarot, and today I will be bringing to you a weekly love reading for the days of, let me check because I did not check before I started this, for the days of the 6th to the 13th. So I will be doing the recent past, the present, and the future. And then I will be giving you guidance through this situation. So I'm just going to switch my crystals around over here. And then I'm going to cleanse this space. So let's get this space clean. So as this is my first video, I guess while I'm cleansing this space, I will introduce myself. So I'm Ariana, but you can call me Azure. I am a intuitive tarot card reader, and I just started reading about, I want to say, I got my first deck in September. So September, October, November, December, January, so 4 months. So not very long, but I feel that I've literally done it every day since I got that deck, and I'm really dedicated to my readings because I know that it helps people. Personally, I watch a lot of YouTube tarot readers, and they're very helpful to me. They've helped me learn how to read the cards. They've helped me get to where I am in my life at this current moment, and helped me along my soul's journey. And that's why I'm here, is to help people do the same thing. When I read to literally reach your heart's truest desire. I like pull out all the dirty secrets. Not really, but I want to be able to guide people to their life's highest purpose, help people raise their vibration, and I am in divine feminine myself. I am currently on a twin flame journey. I have not met my divine masculine. I don't think. I literally don't think. Anyways, besides the point. Some more about me is I love K-pop. It's literally something that saved my life. So it's something that is a really big part of my life. So if I ever, reference it, that's why. Another thing about me is that I enjoy helping people, and that is what I'm here to do. So, my cards are done being cleansed. As you saw, I moved my crystals back over here. So let's jump right into this reading. I have not shuffled any of the cards, so if you do not like shuffling on camera, I do apologize. But I do feel more confident in shuffling the cards in front of you, as, some people are like, oh, you put those cards there, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards for you, and let's jump right into it. So, Source Spirit, please channel through me to deliver the clearest messages to my viewers, and I wish to guide them through their love journey and their soul journey through this week of the 6th to the 13th of January 2019. Please deliver messages for them, please, and thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, all my cards are like wanting to jump out, so I think they're ready to give you a message. So, just gonna do recent past. Okay, so what we have here is the 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what I feel, and we're going to look at the bottom of the deck too, which we have the Page of Cups. So what I feel has happened in the recent past is, I'm gonna rearrange my cards because, yes, interesting. Okay, so what's happened in the recent past is there may have been a situation where you may have been, I feel, attacked. Like, not actually attacked, but something happened. Like, there was a tower moment in your life where, you kind of had to defend yourself. Somebody. I want to say somebody in your family, or, yeah, that's one of the messages coming through. Someone in your family, really wasn't helping you out, and so you kind of stood up for yourself. You were like, look, this is what I want to do, and I'm gonna show this card to you because I'm seeing this. Here we have, he's defending himself against this, and here you have this kind of on the horizon thing behind him, and it's kind of like this is what he's going towards, but he has to protect himself from these people and make sure they don't follow him, so that way he can get there, and these people saw that you were going to this place, and they were getting defensive. They were like, kind of getting jealous. They were like, well, why is that not happening to me, and you see, like, their wands, they don't even have that many flowers on it, and like, look at your wand, it has all this ribbon on it, has all these flowers on it, and so it's like, you were getting what you wanted, and they were like, well, why am I not getting what I wanted, and so they were getting very defensive, and they kind of attacked you, and there was this tower moment. You may have been kicked out, or you may have, yeah, you may have been kicked out, possibly. That's crazy. But this was a blessing in disguise, because we have the Six of Wands here, and the Six of Wands represents triumph. You see this guy, he has a wreath on his wreath. He has this wreath on his wand now. So your wand upgraded from this tower moment. Even though the tower card is not here, I feel like this Seven of Wands is here because there was a tower moment. And after this quarrel, you were able to move forward to something more victorious, something more fulfilling. And you see he has all this gold on him, and he's on this horse who also has, its own little horse coat. I have no idea what that's called, so it's a horse coat now. But anyways, and then you come out as the Knight of Wands. So in the recent past, there was definitely a situation that, here I'm going to show, we have the Page of Cups here. There's a situation that really made you go through your emotions. It made you experience this, whatever this was, and it caused you to, although it was kind of devastating and it was sad in the moment, and you were a little crushed, and you were kind of like, whoa, what the heck? Anyways, you got something out of this. You found your independence out of this. You saw this as an opportunity to step into your power, and that's awesome. Let's see. Another thing that could have, like, been what you were protecting yourself against is, like, your significant other was possibly, really not helping you, with bills. I feel they're kind of like, wow, they were kind of like having you pay for everything, and you were just done with it, and you're just like, look, dude. So you put your wand out there, and you were like, look, dude, I don't know what that was. You're like, look, dude, I'm not going to deal with this anymore, basically. And you were like, I see this opportunity over here, and you walked away from the situation, and you became an independent woman. Okay? So, now we're going to go into the present moment for the week of the 6th to the 7th. So we have a card fell out. Okay, that's cool. We got the 4 of Swords. Okay, let's see. The week of the 6th to the 7th, January 2019. January 2019. Got one more card flipped. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Got two nines so far. I'm going to move these up a bit. I'm going to move them anyways, so we're going to move it right back. Okay, so January... Big yeet. Okay, so... Here we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like some of you may be reminiscing in the past about a situation that you've already put to rest, but something that sparks something within you. And we have on the bottom the 5 of Swords. So yeah, it was something that you had a lot of conflict with, you didn't have a lot of agreements with, you know, but it's a soulmate connection. It's like when you guys are together, you guys are, you guys have this childlike nature, you love being around each other, you really bring out the best of each other, and it's kind of like you want to go back into this friendship. I don't think it's a relationship. I don't think it's a relationship for sure. But it's kind of like right now what you're really thinking about this person. And in the past you've had to set boundaries with them. And it's kind of like in the current moment you're ready to move forward with them, but you're going to set more boundaries with them. That's why the 9 of Wands here. The 4 of Swords, though, when I immediately saw it, I immediately thought, she's putting these swords down. You see how she set them all here? I feel like... Okay. I feel like there's this need to rest. And, I feel like this is also saying you need to put this situation to rest. I feel like the reason you've had to set boundaries with this person is because they're toxic. And although you guys have this really cool connection, it doesn't really help you evolve as a person. So you sort of had to, you want this person in your life because they spark something in you, But it's like you need to set boundaries with yourself in this current moment and take a rest from this situation. I feel like if you do that, if you do take a rest from the situation, you'll find peace, and further down the road, you could potentially rekindle that flame with this person, whether it be, a past lover, a past friendship, either way, potentially further down the road, you could rekindle this. Another message I'm seeing that's coming through is that, maybe a soulmate is coming into your life present in this week. I feel like this person with these swords here, they may rush in, but don't let them, with the 9 of Wands, you see how she's on defense, set boundaries with this person, let them know, and she's also standing on defense, with this sword, so she's ready to take rest, but at the same time, she's ready to defend herself. So it's kind of like, so here, I'm gonna put this message together. Take rest from this past situation. It's toxic, and it needs a break, and it needs to not be dealt with because it's not going to help you. It's not going to serve you. What you're trying to do in this current moment, which with this message here I'm getting, I feel like a lot of you that are watching are really on your soul journey. You're trying to figure out where you want to go in life, which in 2019, to me, I've seen a lot of people, that's what their life is about so far, is, really trying to figure out who they are and who they want to be, which, yeah, who you want to be, what you want to do. So, take a rest from this past situation. It's no longer serving you. It's not going to help you move forward on what you want to be. You need to set boundaries with it. And this new soulmate that is coming in, you also need to set boundaries with them, but you don't want to completely cut them out of your life, you know? Let them know what you're going through and what you're trying to do, and excuse me. Yeah, see, my throat chakra was kind of messing up. So speak your truth with them, I feel this could mean, potentially for some of you, I'm not saying all of you, but a small percentage of you, your DM, your divine masculine, might be coming into your life. And so there's this need for you guys to really sit down and set boundaries with each other. Okay, let's move on to your near future. So what is in the near future for January 2019? The 6th through the 13th. And I did do Sunday to Sunday because that just made more sense to me. I don't know. It is what it is, So, we got Justice. Okay. Let's see, January 6th through the 13th, 2019. For general love energies. And we got the 8 of Cups. I forgot this was supposed to be a love reading. And it got super general. So this is a general reading. Okay. I'll probably do a love reading too. So, yeah, like I said, we have the 8 of Cups here, so there's a need to walk away from something. In the near future, there's going to be something that you need to walk away from. Something that no longer serves you. Something that you're going to have to speak your truth about, Find balance in it. When I see any type of swords anywhere, to me, for one, that's mental clarity, and that's also, truth to me, because when that sword hits you, you can't just lie and be like, oh, it didn't cut me, the sword's gonna cut you. Okay, so we got Justice, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, and on the top, we got the Ace of Cups. So I feel like it's definitely, I'm gonna wait a minute, because I'm flip-flopping from general to love in like 2 seconds. So I think I'm going to add the aspects of love to this because I want to. Okay, anyways, so in your near future, I'm seeing that a situation that you've had to walk away from, you're going to find justice in it. You're going to be able to find balance within it again. I want to point out that these flowers in the back are yellow and purple. If you can see that. Focus. Focus. Okay, it won't focus, but these flowers are yellow and purple, and this girl's dress is yellow and purple, and this is right under it. So I want to point out that by taking rest from this past situation that you walked away from, you're gonna find justice in it by putting it to rest, by letting go of it, by releasing it. Don't deal with it anymore. It's not serving you, And once you release these things into the universe and you're like, well, it's not my problem anymore, you're just done with it. You're like, okay, I see that it's not helping me, so I'm not gonna continue to try to help it. And you just release it into the universe. The universe is like, okay, cool, we'll take care of it. So they take care of it, and they're like, well, here you go. And they give you this renewed, they fix the situation for it, and they put it back in your life, and they serve you justice. This is a major arcana. So, they are divinely in control of it. They're the ones, the universe has reshaped this, or God, or whoever you believe in. I am open-minded, so I connect them all. So, you really, they rebalance out the situation for you, so that way you can, you know, truthfully walk away from it and step into your power. And so this card is also underneath our Nine of Pentacles, I want to point out. So it's truthfully about, you know, this whole message is about walking away from things that don't serve you. And, you know, if there are, the Queen of Cups is somebody who's emotionally stable. And when you walk away from things that are no longer serving you, when you're walking away from things that, you know, really have a detriment to your health and stress you out, when you walk away from those things, you're able to find stability within yourself and around you. Because once you are stable within yourself, you know, your head straight, your heart straight, you're listening to your intuition, all that good stuff, you know, everything around you literally starts to morph into something that fits your life. So I'm going to say example is having a poor mindset and a rich mindset. So if you go around life and you're like, oh, I'm so poor, oh, I don't have this, I'm never going to have this, you're never going to have it. Your life is going to literally suck, and that sucks because, you know, you don't, you know, you from a young child, you never learn that, you know, your thoughts morph who you are and what your life is. So, you know, whenever you get to this point, it's like, well, you know, I just don't have it, so what is wrong with me saying that I don't have it? Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the fact that it doesn't really help you, you know? So with the rich mindset, you're like, oh, I'm rich. You may not actually be rich, but by saying you're rich, by believing that you're rich, even if you aren't, you're allowing that richness to come into your life. You're allowing for you to have a wealthier, you know, life. And that's what you're doing when you're stepping into this Queen of Cups energy. So in the near future, because you decided to walk away from things that were poor, you decided to walk away from things that were no longer serving you, you decided to walk away from this poor mindset, you were able to step into a rich mindset. You were able to, you know, see the truth about things, that your thoughts, they do morph who you are, you know? And I feel like that's what it's about. It's like, you know, if you're feeling sad, your life's gonna be sad. If you're feeling happy, your life's gonna be happy. So that's kind of what this near future message is saying is, you know, in the future, you're gonna understand this, the law of attraction, you know, like attracts like. So, so in the past, you had a situation that literally upheaved your life, but it moved you towards something that served you, something that, you know, would make your life better. I'm going to point out, I don't need that card, I'm going to point out that in the back of this card, beyond that ridge, there's a sun. And the sun, it looks like it's actually rising to me. And if you notice in the Nine of Cups, you see that sun is on this side right here, where the sun is on this side. It's on this side, rising and shining on this woman. So it's kind of saying, you know, because you walked away from this situation, your life turned into this. It turned into abundance, you know, and it's like you already had this abundant mindset. It was just kind of like you still had some karmic situations that you had to go through. And when I say karmic situations can be, you know, finances, family, you know, relationships, and relationships can be friendships too, because I've had karmic friendships as well that I've had to, you know, rid myself of. And I've had karmic family members that I've had to rid myself of. And it's hard. It's sad too to realize that, you know, sometimes you have to let go of those people. And it can really be, you know, confusing. But that's kind of what you had to do to get to this future moment, to get to this justice. And when I see this justice card, I'm also feeling like it's here because, you know, you've been working hard. you've been working hard to defend yourself, to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth, and that's why my throat chakra was like, blah. You've really stood up for who you are. We have a lot of just one person here. This is one person standing in their power, and it's like you've been going through this by yourself for a really long time, much longer than I think even you're aware of. And it's kind of like with this Ace of Cups, you know, the universe is like, we see this. Now we're going to give it to you. We're going to give you this Ace of Cups. We're going to give you this emotional fulfillment. And this is going to happen in the near future. And when I see this Ace of Cups, like I said, your divine masculine or a soulmate might be coming into your life. And mind you, some soulmates, karmic situations are soulmates. They're soul ties, they're soul contracts. So I don't feel this is that, though. It's just a soulmate, you know. It could be, you know, your soul tribe, or, you know, like I said, your divine masculine, your ultimate counterpart, the other half of your soul. And this is coming into your life in the near future. And it could even be what you're passionate about. I know it's not the Ace of Wands, but I just really feel like, you know, the universe is blessing you for all this hard work that you've gone through. I feel like what I want to say is you're never going to have a lonely day in your life, which in all actuality, we are never truly alone, you know. The universe is always there guiding us. Our spirit guides are always there to help us. And so I want to point out the World card is underneath the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. This is you closing out a cycle that, you know, no longer serves you. And that makes sense. We're in the beginning of 2019. You know, we don't want to bring those old cycles in with us. So this is just really beautiful. In the near future, this cycle is closing, and you're being blessed with something that you deserve because you've worked hard for it. So keep working towards it. And we're going to clean up these cards real quick. And I'm going to give you a advice card. And let's just go right on over to it. So, the decks I'm using is the Witch's Tarot. I believe that's what it's called. And then this is called the Secret Language of Light, the Transmissions of Your Soul. And these cards particularly don't like me to use them for other people, but I want to use them for other people because they really help me, because these messages come directly from your soul. These messages are what your soul wants you to know in this current moment. So here we go. I'm at 28 minutes already, so let's get this going. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the readers, for the watchers? What guidance do you have for them to get through this week? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to focus on? And I'm going to read the book because it gives you meditations and stuff, so I'm going to actually go get that real quick. Oof. Okay, so. Bleh. Okay, excuse me. Let's do this. So, what advice do you have? This card wants to come out. So, this is Divine Animals, and on the bottom we have Soul Name. So, I'm going to show you Divine Animals. So, this is the card, Divine Animals. So, let's see what they have to say for you. So, I went too far. For Divine Animals. So, soul companions on your journey. So, I feel like this is pertaining to your animals. Throughout the week, really, you know, they're going to be able to comfort you through whatever you're going through, you know. They're your companions, you know. I saw 2929 on the clock, if that resonates with anyone. what was I saying? Oh, you know, their soul speaks to you just as your soul speaks to them. So I'm feeling like, spend time with them. Give them some treats. Take them out on a walk if you have a dog. I mean, you can take your cat on a walk if you want to. Okay, so the meditation for this is close your eyes and breathe deeply to relax and calm your whole being. Imagine an animal, bird, or fish in front of you. Feel their heart beating in unison with your heart. After a little while, there will be no difference in the heartbeats. They will become one. You are the animal, and the animal is you. You are not in the animal, you are the animal, experiencing life as it does. When you feel ready, imagine the heartbeat becoming 2 heartbeats and see the animal in front of you once again. Breathe into your body and open your eyes. So, for this meditation, I feel you can do this by yourself and just imagine the animal like it says, or you can even do this with your animal, because I know some people have really patient animals, and you can even teach this to your animal, Animals are very intelligent beings, so, yeah. Okay, this one's really cool. This one actually pertains to most of the messages that I've delivered to you. So, unlock the mysteries of your soul. So, you are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. So, the meditation says, become aware of and sense your body. Be conscious of and focused on your breathing. As you breathe in, draw your awareness within. As you breathe out, let go and relax. Be thankful for the ability to breathe and focus on your inner world. Here, you can remember who you are, where you came from, and what your passions are. So this is pertaining to your soul journey. This will help guide you to, what you're going to do to not only help yourself, but help the people around you. Okay, so here we go. As you sit in bright appreciation, your vibration rises to reveal a shining light being who is offering you a key and pointing to a door in your heart. Take the key and notice a name on the door. If you can't see a name, know it will come to you in the following days. Unlock and step through the door into the fullness of you. Feel at ease, soft and wise. Be immersed in stillness and peace. In this moment, you are in full alignment with your soul. So, I feel like because with this card, to me, it really just it's telling you, search for your soul name. It's going to help you move further. So, my advice to you guys is, for 1, spend time with your animals, and 2, do this meditation to find your soul name, because once I found my soul name, wow, that's so cool. The joy card was right there when I was about to say it. I was stricken with joy. I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is my soul's name. And it pushed me further into my soul's journey, and it pushed me further into who I am, because, that is me. I gave that to myself before I was even born. So, whenever you go into this meditative state, be appreciative of your authentic self. That's what it's saying, is remember who you truly are. Don't base yourself on society's standards. So my advice to you is, don't listen to what other people around you are saying. If they're trying to tell you to do one thing and it goes against your entire being, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not healthy to listen to other people. We're going into an age where to really survive in this world, you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself. And it's kind of crazy, because for the longest time, we've all been trying to be each other. And it's going to be a shift. It's going to be a heavy one. But I have faith in all of you. So, I hope that this helped you. and that you take this guidance with you along your journey. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful week. Goodbye.